Welcome to an interactive workshop on referencing. This workshop will give you the skills to reference effectively. When you have finished watching this video, please scroll down underneath this video and complete the referencing quiz. This referencing quiz is based on the content of this video. While you are down there, you can download the Harvard Referencing Guide or the APA Referencing Guide. Click the link to complete the referencing quiz. What is a reference? What is a citation? A reference and citation are the same thing. This is when you state where you got someone else's words from. You state where you got someone else's ideas from. You state where you got someone else's diagram from. You state the source of the information that you collected. When you do this, you are referencing. You are reading Henry Mintzberg's Rebalancing Society. You see in Mintzberg's book some useful information, so you take this information and put it in your assignment. Look at the reference in red. You reference Mintzberg and the year his book was published. Mintzberg, 2015. There are two types of referencing. Number one, in-text referencing. This is a shortened reference. Number two, bibliography or reference lists. This is where you put the full details. Number one, in-text reference. This type of referencing is used in the introduction, the main body, and the conclusion of your assignment. This type of referencing consists of the author's surname and the year their work was published. Mintzberg, 2015, Lee and Smith, 2012. Also, if you are referencing an organization, you put the organization and the year, Birkbeck, 2021. Here are some examples. The second type of referencing is the bibliography or reference list that appears at the end of your assignment. You will list the full details of your sources in alphabetical order. For example, if we use Henry Mintzberg's book, we would put his surname, his initial, the year it was published, the title of the book, where his book was published, and the publisher's name. If you are using the Harvard referencing system, you can download this guide. Just below this video, in the description box, you'll be able to download this guide. This guide will show you the distinction of referencing in the bibliography and in text. And it will show you to do this in each of these scenarios. If you're referencing from a book with one author, or a source with 2 or 3 authors, or a source with 4 or more authors, or a journal article, a lecture, a government report, a number of scenarios, it will show you how to do an in-text reference and the reference that appears at the end of your assignment. However, if you've been told by your tutor to use a specific referencing guide, please use that. But if you've been given no direction on what guide to use, I recommend that you use this guide. Once again, if you go below this video, you'll find this guide in the description box. You can download the PDF. If you are using APA, I recommend that you download this guide. Just like the Harvard Referencing Guide, it shows you how to do an in-text citation and a reference in the reference list or your bibliography. And it shows you how to do this in a number of scenarios. This guide will also be available just below this video in the description box for you to download the PDF. Now we will do a quiz. Is this reference correct? Yes, it is correct. Which of these references are correct? 1 or 2? Yes. Number 2 is correct. You cannot start a sentence with brackets. Rather, start the sentence with the surname, then the year in brackets. Which is correct? Number 1 or number 2? Yes, number 1 is correct, because you should not use the website address in an in-text reference, just the organization and the year it was published. Why do we reference? To show we have researched the topic, to acknowledge the source of our information, to allow readers to retrieve and use our sources, to give us credibility as researchers, to avoid accusations of plagiarism. This short video demonstrates the importance of referencing.
To me, it seems quite obvious, but I'm sorry it's not apparent to you, that hatred and bigotry is represented for me by a Tory party who have deported illegally Windrush migrants, who have let 139,000 people die from austerity. You know, there's no doubt in my mind which party I need to vote for at this election. And it's not about Brexit, and it's not just about anti-Semitism. It's about fairness and equality for all people. And for me as a Jew, about solidarity.
Just for clarity, where did you get the number on 139,000 people in austerity?
I think it was in the papers a few months ago that, that as a result
I think that's
of
a number
austerity,
some people would dispute. I just wanted to check where you got the number from.
Okay.
From this clip, you can see the power of citing your sources. I fully agreed with her argument, but she lost my support because she could not provide a reliable reference. So how can I believe in anything that she said? Just for that one error, her whole argument was undermined. A reference is required when you take information from someone else, or if it is not possible for you to reach that conclusion by yourself. There is no way that you can substantiate that conclusion or idea or suggestion without referring to someone else's work. Whether you're quoting text from a textbook or an article, statistics from a government report, information from a web page, including a diagram from a journal article, all of these scenarios require referencing. In summary, reference as much as possible. The more you reference, the more you demonstrate that you have researched the topic. You can never over-reference, but you can under-reference. So the rule of thumb is, if you are in doubt, reference. Use a variety of sources. Mix it up. Show diversity. If you just reference Khan 2017, Khan 2017, Khan 2017, it may seem like you haven't read enough materials. Flex your academic muscles and reference from a variety of studies. A significant portion of your grades will be affected, so take care with your referencing. Thank you for listening. Please scroll down underneath this video and complete the referencing quiz. This referencing quiz is based on the content of this video. While you are down there, you can download the Harvard Referencing Guide or the APA Referencing Guide. Click the link to complete the referencing quiz.